Hi, Dan from Gear Diary here. Today we're going to look at the iPad 2 hardshell case from Hammerhead. This is the first product from Hammerhead that we're reviewing here on the site, and we hope that it's the first of many that we'll be able to share with you. This case has an MSRP of $39.99. It is water resistant. That would be the cover in the case itself, not the iPad when it's inside. It's not a sealed case. It protects both the front and the back of the iPad. It weighs just 8.3 ounces. And it's available in 10 different colors, and those colors include black, cream, tan, pink, and blue. Perhaps most importantly, it includes the sleep awake functionality that Apple introduced with the iPad 2, so that whenever you close the case cover, it will automatically turn off, and it is a stand as well as a case. So let's pull it out of the box and take a quick look around it, look at the iPad in it, and give a few thoughts on it. So, packaging is quite simple. The iPad 2 case is relatively thin. It does have the nice curve of the iPad 2. This is a little bit unusual. We haven't seen this before where the cover is actually hinged. Usually it'll have a crease that you can fold it back, but this is hard, so they had to do something other than the choice that Apple and some other companies have made. So they actually put a hinge in here. There's a hinge on this side as well. If we go around to the back, you can see that there's a cutout for the 30-pin dock. There's cutout and holes for the speaker, the Hammerhead name right here, and cutouts for the camera, the toggle, the volume, sleep awake, the microphone, and the 3.5 millimeter headset jack. If we open up the case, you'll see that inside is an instruction book explaining how one puts the iPad in and gets it out of the case, and it explains that you can type with it, you can view it in landscape, or you can view it in portrait. So let's grab my iPad 2 and plug it into the case and see how it works. So with the iPad 2, we're going to take it, it just slides in, press down, and it pops into place. Getting the iPad into the case was a bit challenging. I had to press down very, very carefully to get it in. Once it's inside, it does have this minimalist approach I'm quite fond of. And if we cover the iPad, you can see that it makes a nice package. A nice feature is right here, the clasp locks. So when you close it and you press down, it's now locked. To open it up, you just simply grab the tab and you pull it open, and lo and behold, the sleep awake functionality works perfectly. Like that a lot. You can take the case and flip it around to the back, and it sits perfectly flat. As you can see, we like that a lot as well. You can also take the case, fold it like this, and there are, if you look at the back, 3 notches. So you can have 1 angle, 2 angles, 3 angles. So here you can see the iPad for viewing, and it's actually very, very stable. I'm very impressed by that. If you take it, you can then place it down, and I'm not sure this is the most comfortable position for typing, personally. I like a shallower angle, but for some people it's good. The issue that I've been having is that it does slip out of the lock in the back. So let's take a look at it from the back. You can get a sense of it. It does hold pretty nicely there. Holds there as well. And I will say it doesn't add a lot of thickness to the iPad, which is something that I like quite a bit. I'm not a big fan of the big label on the back. This is a little bit excessive. It's a little bit large. At the same time, I have to say, it does feel good, although I will note that the iPad's already popped out here. This is Dan for Gear Diary. Thanks for watching.